In the soft glow of dawn, the grand Titanic slices through the tranquil Atlantic, a marvel of steel and ambition. On its polished deck, a ship's officer, his chest puffed with pride, proclaims to a cluster of admirers, "Not even God himself could sink this ship." Below, amidst the hopeful passengers, a young engineer named Thomas shares a knowing glance with his love, Eleanor, their future as bright and vast as the ocean before them. Their new life in America felt just within reach, a dream carried on the waves by this unsinkable vessel. Suddenly, the piercing cry from the crow's nest shatters the calm. "Iceberg right ahead!" Deep within the ship's metallic heart, Thomas feels a sickening shudder, a low, horrifying groan of tearing steel that travels up his spine. It is a sound no engineer ever wants to hear. Before the first alarms even ring, he sees the frigid seawater begin to surge into the lower boiler rooms. In that moment of icy realization, Thomas understands the horrifying truth long before the passengers enjoying the evening's festivities above. The unsinkable dream had struck its doom. The ship's magnificent halls are thrown into chaos as piercing alarms blare and the deck begins to list at an unnatural angle. The electric lights, once a symbol of its modernity, flicker and die, plunging the opulent interiors into a terrifying, disorienting darkness. Panic erupts on the upper decks as the grim reality sets in. Amidst the frantic scramble for lifeboats, a wealthy elderly couple, Isidore and Ida Strauss, sits calmly on a pair of deck chairs. They hold hands, having chosen to face their final moments together. A quiet testament to a love that would not be parted even by the sea. Fighting against the surge of panicked humanity, Thomas battles his way through tilting corridors and rising water to find Eleanor. Together, they navigate the labyrinth of the dying ship, their path illuminated by sporadic emergency lights. They pause to help a lost, weeping child, guiding her toward the sound of voices on the boat deck. They finally burst into the cold night air, reaching the railing just as one of the last lifeboats is being lowered into the dark water below, a fragile haven in the midst of pandemonium. From the relative safety of the small lifeboat, they watch in horrified silence, huddled together against the biting cold. The colossal stern of the Titanic rises against the starlit sky, before the great ship breaks apart and slips beneath the waves into the freezing abyss. As a new day breaks, its light reveals a somber field of debris and lost souls. Then, on the distant horizon, the lights of a rescue ship, the Carpathia, appear. A faint, sorrowful glimmer of hope emerging from the ashes of a tragedy that would never be forgotten.